Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to be doing city car driving, but as you can see, it is in VR. Now, I will warn, it is a little bit shaky. I don't think there's necessarily a workaround for that, unfortunately, but I figured I'd give it a shot anyways. This video is inspired by a channel known as Cool Kid from BX. I'll pop it up on the screen somewhere, that way you can check out his channel, you can check out the stuff that he makes, because realistically, that's what made me want to do city car driving to begin with. He has, I think, at some point in time also done a VR video for city car driving. I don't think he's done too many, but he's also done VR stuff with BeamNG, Assetto Corsa. I don't think he did GTA. I don't think so. But the idea alone of doing city car driving first is just, to me, it seems very, very interesting to try out. So, yeah, I will say, just be warned, it is going to be a little bit shaky. Every tiny movement I make just crawls for just immense shakiness. So if it is a little too shaky, I'm not going to feel offended if you click off on this video. There will be some videos I do with this game where I won't do with VR, but I figured for my first video coming back to the channel, I'm going to try out VR. I'm going to try out city car driving, see how it goes, see if it turns out as well as I'd like it to be. So yeah, this is just kind of be like, you know, the first of many, giving it a nice little shot, see what it brings us. Let's do it right. Oh, I go? Is it okay if I go, officer? Also, I am so sorry if you can hear. Hi. Hey, I'm just being respectful to the officer, okay? But, yeah, I'm sorry if you can hear my wheel as well. I think I just stalled again. It's gonna take me some getting used to this. Maybe a little bit more over. Oh, these are yields, not stops. Okay, that's about good to know. Let's just kind of wrap around a little bit. Now, if it does get a little pixely for you guys, I will say it's a little pixely for me. So, trust me, what you see is kind of what I see, and what I see is what you guys see. So, but that's just kind of the VR experience, unfortunately. I could be wrong. It could look way better for you guys. If it looks way better, consider you guys lucky. If you let me figure out what my hazards button is. I think it's what? Are we not going to exchange insurance? I'm gonna need you to stop right there. Yeah, you still have your hazards on, bucko. I'm gonna need you. Don't honk at me. You're trying to run from this. Okay, can I? I'm trying to get out of your way. There's a person that's trying to. I don't know if I'll do any crazy edits to this either. Chances are, I'm just gonna let this be like raw footage. So a lot of it's gonna be mostly unedited. What the? Now you listen here. you hit me. You hit me. Are you guys gonna ever pay attention to me? I mean, I'm glad you're paying attention to the car. I mean, this is probably like a like $18,000 to $20,000 car compared to yours that might be like $8,000 at best. Actually, no, that's being way too generous. Maybe like 4,000 at best, 6,000 at best. What kind of insurance you guys got? Because I'll be honest, I'm not leaving it until I get some kind of compensation. Even if that means holding up traffic. All of it. So either you can pay me or I can call the cops and we can figure this one out. Listen, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I mean, maybe the first one earlier, you do kind of look as shitty as the other one. No hate to the other guy, but you know what? Clearly, there's nothing to be done here. So I'm just gonna go on my merry way and just hop on in. Okay. Now let me just. Am I gonna be good to leave here, or are you gonna cause some kind of hassle? I'm just gonna do my seatbelt. I think I took my. Oh yeah, my handbrake is off. I think my car is off too. See what you did? You hit my car so hard that it turned off. If this does eventually become one of many sections of a video, then yeah, you guys will see multiple cars, multiple like bits of scenery, all types of different scenarios. But if not, then I guess either along the way or if this does turn to eventually the end of the video, be sure to like and subscribe because I do want to introduce more videos pertaining to pertaining to this game, and I do want to introduce BeamNG eventually as well. I'm gonna start playing Forza. Now, what does this mean for the future of this channel? It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm done with Call of Duty or FPS games for good. It just means that I'm taking multiple avenues with this channel. So, trust me, Call of Duty, never leaving. I love Call of Duty way too much to just step away from it. But I do want to also kind of split this channel to where there's also my enjoyment for car stuff and, you know, games outside of Call of Duty. So, just to kind of mix it up a little bit and add some variety. Because overall, this channel is meant to just be a gaming channel. It's not meant to just strictly be a Call of Duty channel. As much as I want to get... I have no words for you, officer. But if you're gonna put me in handcuffs, you better make sure they're on really tight. I have finally gotten this to work out. Legit, before I started recording, I was having such issues trying to get force feedback to work. Now, I believe I have force feedback working. Or I guess I should say I hope I have force feedback working. If you see me tilt my head, it's just because I'm trying to ensure that it works. So, there might be cuts here and there if I don't have it figured out quite yet. It should be figured out in theory, but I guess we'll wait to find out. So for today, I am driving a Golf instead of, I think it was a Jetta last time around. So we went from sedan to hatchback. I don't know how this one's necessarily going to sound. Let's give it a good startup. It kind of sounds boring. Not gonna lie. But we're here for the experience. We're not here for the sound. Ugh. So, for a good moment, I will say, and this is what I'm going to say before I hit the road, I almost contemplated just not recording today because I didn't take into account how exhaustive both heat and work was going to be on my body and on me mentally. So the fact that I'm able to kind of bounce back and do a recording today, which mind you, it's Wednesday. I intended on doing a recording yesterday. The last time I recorded, which you'll probably see earlier, was Monday. So, I skipped a day. Oops. And I was originally going to start this whole process of streaming and recording, but I'll be honest, I only have enough energy to just do recording right now. So I think I'll just leave the streams to at least Friday when it comes to a weekday, and obviously Sundays. Because, I'll be honest, I don't think I could be streaming for hours with this kind of heat going on, and then I just come home, I'm all sweaty, I'm all drained from working 8+ hours, dealing with the heat. It takes a toll. So, hopefully, however much I record today will do well. I still intend on at least pushing out one video this week, hopefully by Friday. If not, at least Saturday before the week fully concludes. I don't know. We'll see. But nonetheless, let's hit the road. Let's buckle in here. I am a little bit closer to the wheel. This is, I guess, a little bit more of an accurate representation. I mean, this is a little too close for my liking, if I'm being honest. But, you know, I digress. Is my handbrake on? It's off. Let's drive around for a little bit. Let's give me one quick moment. So, I finally figured it out. Finally. I don't know what was wrong with it. I don't know what's been going on. I don't know if it's the latest update that's gone on with Windows as to why games like this are struggling with force feedback. I don't know if it's the game itself that may need an update. Who knows? City car driving has never been the perfect game, but it has been a fun one, to say the least. Except for when it has technical difficulties. But I digress. How you guys doing? Not much of talkers, are you? Conversation's not for everyone. How do we know if it's green for us? I just realized that. How do we know? I mean, unless I cram my head through the roof. I can't see the light. I feel like this is a little bit far back. Also, as you can kind of tell, it is a different district. So, I figured I would change up the pacing for this half of the video. I know overall this video is probably not going to be super duper long. I think in the near future, as I get used to using VR with games like this, and as I get used to trying to navigate these little issues that I would have, such as the force feedback issue, I think I'll make them a little bit longer. Eventually, I do want to introduce other games as well, especially driving games, so eventually you'll see BeamNG in the mix once I get that figured out. And then maybe I might include some mods for games that aren't necessarily meant for VR. So I might introduce GTA in the mix as well, because possession of it, I might as well do some stuff pertaining to that game as well. I'll be using the wheel on there. I might join some 5M servers and use the wheel. I might try to see if I can get VR working for it as well. That might be a nice change of pace for content, but only time will tell. This is just more of like the beginning. So So, how do you want to go about this? Am I taking your insurance or are you taking mine? Either way, we're going to be exchanging insurance. I mean, that windshield alone looks kind of tattered, so I can only imagine what the back of my car looks like. You know, it was kind of rude too, because you kind of interrupted me in the midst of a conversation, even though I'm the only person in this car, but that's besides the point, okay? But, we do this the easy way or we can do it on the hard way. And quite frankly, it might be the hard way because I don't see a cop in sight and I don't see any other witnesses in sight. So, is that a cop? That's a cop. Hey, hey, officer, officer. It might just be the hard way. And what's the big idea? We got places to go. I would appreciate if you, move your car in the direction the rest of the traffic is trying to go. We got places to be, people to see. I got a calzone waiting for me at home. Bet you wouldn't know anything about calzones and you want to block up like one. Don't mind if I just gonna. Now we hit the dash. Now we hit the dash. Yeah, this thing's kind of quick. I'm surprised I didn't drive this one in the previous recording. I should use turn signals. That's the proper way of cutting it. But yeah, as I was saying, as I navigate games like this, chances are I probably will introduce other games. So, but for now, as I get used to this, only time will tell. I might do longer recordings in the near future. I might just record a little bit over the weekend just to make matters a little bit easier for me, instead of doing it during weekdays, taking my chances as to whether or not I will be able to recover after long days of work and dealing with all the summer heat burning away at me. So let me cram my head and see if the light's green. I got a moonroof anyway, so this works out. As to whether or not I'm sticking my head through it, I don't know. Maybe I'm actually sticking my head through the roof, but hopefully it's through the moonroof. It'd be cool if there was like a function to slide that, but I know in BeamNG there's definitely some mods that might help out with that kind of stuff, so just a future idea. Hope you don't mind if I turn this way. I technically should have been in that lane anyway. Kind of force my hand as to which direction I go. I don't know which way I should go. Should I go left or should I go left? Or, I know, I should probably go left, huh? I might have to turn left, potentially. I might just need to go left. Yep, see, that's the issue I was referring to. So, I'm not going to take a chance at clicking the other turn signal. You all... What is your problem? Listen, it's not my fault I picked a better Volkswagen. Or, what country are we in? I think this is a little more European, so Volkswagen. Dang. So that's how it's gonna be. I'm talking to that guy back here. Okay. Are you gonna run from this too? You're both gonna run from this. How are you running from this? You probably managed to total your car out of that. For a good remainder of this video, you're probably not gonna hear me using the turn signals whatsoever. Just because it's actively going. But I think they've lost all functionality. So oops. I guess in other words, Das Auto, whatever Volkswagen does. You know you can't turn left, right? You have no choice, but can you figure out your pacing? I mean, you're trying to turn left in a scenario where you can only turn right. See, so are you. I mean, you make more sense because you're probably going that way, but I'm going this way. Some people, man. You move to a new location and suddenly, not only are you new, but everyone on the road is new. What else is new? Can't park there. Let me see how fast I can go through. You know you can go around, right? Why are you honking at me? I can't even back up. I can't even back up. What do you want me to do here? You're honking at me to move, but... I'm trying to start my car. I think it's working. I wonder if I can just... Nope, I'm stuck. Okay. Listen. For the person that's behind me in the banana of a vehicle, I'm gonna have to nudge you, because if I don't nudge you, I'm stuck here. I'm in a speedy mood. How fast are we? Too fast. You guys can't see this, but my hands are in the air. That was my fault. I just completely did an execution right there with my own vehicle. Yeah. I don't know what to do about that. Are you honking at me? You witnessed schmurder, and you're gonna honk at me. You witnessed vehicular schmurder, and you're gonna honk at me. I'll tell you what, whatever country this is, they're heavily insensitive. And I mean, heavily insensitive. It's honestly ridiculous how insensitive this place is. Okay, now where am I at? Where did I go? You know what? I don't know, but I think I'm gonna park this one up here. I'm just gonna... Oops. I just wanted to shut it down. I am gonna start back up. I just want to park here and just kind of feel it all out. I mean, we had a nice drive, you know? Wasn't necessarily ideal. Might have had a couple of accidents along the way. Might have had a few accidents along the way. But I mean, it was kind of nice. I think I will for sure come back to this game. I should have this video wrapped up at least by Friday, but if not, Saturday at latest. So, I guess this is like a start to something new for the channel. Kind of introducing something that is not the usual, but I'm sure this is going to be fun trying to cut around. I don't think I'm going to do anything crazy for this video, editing-wise, but I know for certain the next one, now that I'm getting the gist of this game and probably going through the whole recording process, that it'll definitely test some of my ideas for editing. It'll kind of give me something new to work with compared to anything else that I've